guys! Wow! So this is why all the Zoras are frozen. Well, in the last episode I got 2 pieces of heart, but I forgot to save, so now, yeah, I only have 2 pieces of heart as opposed to 3. Yeah, big mistake on my part. Don't worry, I'll get it, but, you know, it's just one of those things that could have been avoided. So obviously the Ice Caverns are going to be based completely around ice, so be prepared to be frozen and have to struggle your way free. What? Get over here. Crazy. By the way, for any that watch both my Transformers and Ocarina of Time LP, good job if you do. You're pro if you do. Which way am I going? Let's try this way. Yep, this is the right way. I did beat Super Metroid again, so yay. Alright, in this room you're gonna find silver rupees. Silver rupees will count for 5 rupees each, and you have to collect them all in a single room to make something happen, whatever it is. Don't hit me. Wow, that's just barely not hitting me. So, you're going to want to collect these silver rupees. You're going to be seeing these a couple of times in the game. Not too many, just, you know, enough to be notable. Once you have them all, in here, the door will open. Ugh, excuse me. So, let's progress. I'm so glad actually to be going to school tomorrow because I don't have to deal with gym class anymore. Its 3rd term ended and now it's 4th term, so it's all or nothing, last term, people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you all really care about that. Anyway, big room here with ice keys. God. Ugh. Get over here. I will arch you out of the air. You worthless carnivore, you. Yeah, you enjoy that. And then you enjoy that. And then you enjoy that. That's what you get for being a pain in my patoot. You never be a pain in my patoot. That's what happens if you're a pain in my patoot. So remember that, trolls. They see you trolling. Anyway. Yeah, and I was going to point out this blue fire. Doesn't seem natural. No, all fire's blue. Jeez, get used to it. Maybe you can use it for something. Well, it just so happens, well, we're going to have to empty all 4 of our bottles. That's wonderful. This blue fire will melt red ice, and red ice... It's red ice, black... something. No, that was a very horrible joke. Reference. But anyway... This blue fire is very important, so you're going to want to bottle up as much of it as possible. It's only useful, like, in this dungeon, in Zora's domain, because King Zora and the shop, those 2 places were, filled, or they were blocked and covered in red ice. So, you're going to want to fill up all 4 of your bottles, or as many as you have, with this blue fire. By the way, obviously you'll be frozen if you get caught within, the Freezards, those ice chest piece looking things. If you get caught in their ice breath, you'll be frozen, obviously. So, melt away this red ice, reveal... It's a map! So now we can see where we are going. This is a mini dungeon, by the way, right before the water temple. Ugh! As you can tell, it's only 1 floor, and it looks rather simple, but... You know, well, yeah, it is pretty simple. You're going to want to keep as much blue fire around you as possible. And I'm going to have to take a guess as to which piece of ice to be melting first in the scythe room. What? The scythe room we were just in, with all the silver rupees that we picked up. Maybe I should do my inhaler. Whatever. Point is, just melt the red ice and you'll eventually find the right way. Actually refer to my dungeon map if the thing would open, thank you. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Is that a glitch? The map was reading it wrong. The map read it as being a rounded passage, like an S, but on the actual dungeon map, the glowing part was like all angular, like the angular aisles. Anyway, so now we're in this room, and this is a very useful source of blue fire. So, ah, God. I want to get rid of these keys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually get all the stuff in here first. Now, had I gotten... This should be a new heart container, my 12th heart container, because I got a piece of heart from Kakariko Village in the previous part. But instead, since I didn't save, that's now my third piece of hearts. Now I have 11 3/4 pieces of earth. 11 3/4 hearts. So, Gold Skulltula, piece of heart. This is like the only piece of heart in a dungeon in the entire game, by the way. Don't expect there to be pieces of hearts in dungeons. They don't do that. I don't think they put pieces of hearts in any dungeon in the majority of Zelda games. Well, at least in the 3D ones. Majora's Mask definitely doesn't, but they do have the Great Fairy pieces. The Stray Fairies, that's what they're called. In Ocarina, or Wind Waker, they do have treasure shards. There's the compass. The compass. Compass! I know that they have treasure shards, which will lead to pieces of heart, but you're not physically getting the actual piece of heart in the dungeon. And then in Twilight Princess, I know you find pieces of heart inside the dungeon, like, all the time. But then, when you have 5 pieces of heart to a heart container, it's kind of hard not to put them inside the dungeons, put pieces of heart in the dungeons. Okay, need to adjust this thing. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Freaking microphone and headset. The headset's just getting on my nerves. We do it on time, about 8 minutes. This is a very short dungeon. Unfortunately, I may wind up doing this in like maybe 15 minutes. Whoa! So I'm gonna have like 5 minutes. I'll probably just go back and show you where the Kakariko heart piece is. If for some reason you're too lazy to go back to the previous video, but in here! Yes, in here. Don't fall down. That's meant for something else. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all these ice keys. Blue keys, or whatever they're called. What are they referred to? They're ice keys. Ah! You couldn't have at least frozen me within the camera view, so I could show the, like, 5-10 people that watch these videos, you know, what happens when you get frozen. I'm starting to get a little ticked off about the view. You know what? I don't care. But there's the last Gold Skulltula. And we have another Silver Rupee puzzle. Now, there are several ways you can do this. I don't really have a set path for this, like I do at the majority of temples. Or dungeons, or whatever. Basically, when you push this block, it goes as far that direction as it can before hitting something, because the floor is so slick. So, it winds up. Whoa, whoa, okay, whoa. Having to get all these. There's some blue fire over there if you need it. It's sitting over there because there's a blue rupee, or a silver rupee that has blue or red ice around it. Give me that. Thank you. There are red rupees up there. If you want to, you can push the block over there. You can sing the Song of Time on that ledge. Block of Time will appear, and you can get all those rupees. Yay! However, I don't need rupees. I have 500, so I'm gonna go ahead and push it down the hole. And when that thing disappears, a new one will rise. See? Real easy. Real easy. Gosh, I got a water bottle. I'll grab a water bottle while I'm waiting. And junk. So anyway, here's that silver rupee I was talking about that you need to do that just stuff with. And there you go. And run! Fall. Go ahead and push the block into the abyss. The Abyss! It's a pretty cool movie. I just screwed that up. Yeah. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you in the next episode.